Hi, welcome to Fanboy Critic, our show where we go see new movies out in theaters and give you our review.
Both the good and the bad. I'm Joel Ortiz, and I'll be your fan.
And I'm Sam McClure, I'll be your critic. This week on Fanboy Critic, we went to go see Across the Spider-Verse, directed by three directors that I don't really know, but produced by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who are very popular, and starring Oscar Isaac, Haley Steinfeld, Shameik Moore, Jake Johnson. Who else? There's a lot. There's so many characters.
Those are the main hitters.
Yeah, great. And if you don't know what Across the Spider-Verse is, it's Sony's animated version of the Spider-Man franchise. All right, Jay, this is number 2, but this is also just the first part of a 2-part series, I guess, finale to this trilogy.
Yeah.
How'd they do? Well, they do well.
They did great. This is like you said, this is the part 2. This is the Empire Strikes Back, the Two Towers. This is insane what they brought. I mean, somehow they managed to make it even look better than the first one, because that was already impressive. And you know what? The plot in this one, I loved it. I mean, I think they really, for me, they split up the fans. You know, you're kind of making a choice of which Spider Group or Spider-Men or who you are sided with. And, you know, I'm actually with the bad guys in this one, but they're not bad guys. You know, Miles Morales,
guys, you were spot.
Yeah. Miles Morales he's selfish, just like Tom Holland. But, yeah, besides like how it looked, the CGI was great. The actors are really good. And I like, one of my favorite things about this one was Gwen. Like, I'm such a fanboy of this
Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, Spider-Gwen. She was great. We got to see more of her backstory. And it goes back to Miles Morales, too. So we get to see his growth, I guess, as Spider-Man, which was good, too. But I really like the villains. I mean, the main villain Spot was just kind of funny, but his motive was there.
The guy that's like purely villain.
Yeah.
He's kind of like,
yeah,
he's not that menacing, but then there's like other people there.
Yes, and there's other people that are menacing. And just the expansion of the Spider-Verse and what you see, all the different kind of Spider-Man. I mean, you're obviously going to see this movie, but they tap into universes we're very familiar with. And I think that just got the crowd and myself just like wanted to explode in there just seeing it. But yeah, I mean, I think all the actors are really great. I mean, yeah, they were pretty spot on, just as good as the first one. Yeah, there was a lot going on in this. I can't get it all out, but it was great.
You're right. There was a lot going on. There's almost too much movie though. Like,
yeah, it did feel very long. Yeah, I don't know why it felt so long.
It felt very full, very long. A lot of different storylines that they're trying to get accomplished.
Yeah,
which, because it's a 2-part, they didn't really accomplish any of them. That was my biggest criticism. Like, it's a beautiful film. Like, they stepped it up. Like, this was another step above like the visuals from the last one. They got rid of some of the annoying parts of the visuals of the last one, and just like stepped up like it's that time. It felt like a comic book and a painting, and all these different visual styles that meshed perfectly together. Like, I'm gushing about visually how it looked. But the downside is they had so many characters that they had to kind of shoehorn in.
Yeah, very true.
And my biggest criticism is that this should have been Gwen's movie.
That's how I felt.
It should it wasn't enough her.
Yeah,
it starts with her, it ends with her, but the middle is all Miles.
Yeah.
So they try and, because it's a 2-part movie, they try and end on like a solid note so people don't get the same feeling that they left Fast X with, which is just like, oh, they just ended it.
Yeah,
they tried to like bookend it with like a note, like, okay, beginning, end, and make it a full movie. I don't think that plays. I don't think it plays. It would play more if we spent more time with Gwen throughout the movie. We get a beginning and end with Gwen, and then there's like a kind of a climax catharsis. But there's so much Miles in here. You could have told this whole movie from Gwen Stacy's point of view.
Yeah,
Spider-Gwen's point of view, and I think it would have been a much stronger movie. Visually, it's some great style. You can still get all the beats with Miles in there because her and Miles are together for a lot of it. You have to rework a little bit of it for sure. But we spend so much time just watching Miles' struggle that the encapsulation of just this one film, I don't think fits together. So Jay, convince these people to go see half of a movie.
It's a full-on movie, critics. I mean, we all know you weren't expecting the first one to be good. And you're not going to expect this one to be maybe even better. I mean, continue the story of Miles Morales. He knocked it out the park the first time around. And I can guarantee you in this one, he just either does it better or just as good. And you're going to see a Spider-Man that you're going to want to see on screen. I mean, my favorite Spider-Man was on there, which is the Scarlet Spider-Man. He was one of the main bad guy, good guy characters. But you're going to see a Spider-Man that you're going to want to see. That's the only reason to really want. It's the Spider-Verse.
Fanboys. Yes, there are a lot of Easter eggs. Yes, it's visually amazing. Yes, it's made by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, even though they didn't direct it. Yes, the voice actor list is stunning. But you don't get to see a movie here. You don't get to see a movie here. You get to see half of a movie. The defense rests. Now that I've done my little theater, how do you want to rate this?
Where am I at in the ratings with this movie? I'm going to leave it at amazed for Amazing Spider-Man. No, I'm definitely amazed. I really enjoyed it. I actually didn't think it was going to be as good as the first one. I thought this was just showing off for them. Like, yeah, look what we could do with this whole Spider-Verse thing. But it got me as a fanboy. I mean, seeing all those different kind of Spider-Men on screen. The villains were great. The story is great. It looked better than the first one. They didn't have no Sunflower song on this one, but
that's true.
They really stepped it up a notch, and yeah, I'm amazed. I'm amazed that they made it better than the first one. I think I like this more than the first one.
Yeah, you're right. The soundtrack wasn't quite as poignant as the first one. If I had to, I would say all the great points for it. If it had an ending, I would love this movie, but it doesn't have an ending.
There we go.
And so I'm just going to like it. I will probably almost definitely feel much better about this movie once I see part 2, but just this movie on its own, I'm going to give it as a like, because it did almost everything right, and then it lost all of that goodwill for me at the ending. All right, fanboys and critics, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, go check out our Discord, go check out our Patreon if you want to help support this content. And we'll see you next week for
Transformers, the 5681. And we'll see you for the next review.
That's it.
I mean, I would have been out of love, and the ending kind of did that for me. But
like the ending.
I mean, I did like the ending, not the ending, but just there were certain things,
What, Jay? Like what? Can I talk you down again?
No. I'm sticking with my amaze. Okay, I'm amazed with the movie.
Okay.